Hello, my beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome to your horoscope forecast. This is going to be who's coming towards you. Is it going to be new love or is it going to be an ex? Okay, and I'm going to break up this reading into two separate parts. So, first part is going to be for new love. Second part is going to be for the ex. I have two separate spreads for these and they're pretty extensive, so feel free to take notes and write everything down because there's multiple positions here. Okay, also my darlings, if you like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. You can do both. Let's jump right in. If you're interested in a live personal read with me, all personal readings can be found on my website, JenniferWalkerZen.com, or check out the description box below. Also, if you're a fan of the mysteries or unsolved true crime stories, you may want to check out my second channel, JWZ Mysteries, and all the information is in the description box below. Well, guys, the spooky ones are delayed a little bit only because I had a technical issue because of the spooky stuff that I was doing. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys on the other channel because obviously I don't want to take up too much of your time here, but on the other channel, if you're subscribed to there, I'm going to be telling you guys about what happened. So let's jump right in here. So first we're starting off new love. So is there a high probability for Sagittarius when it comes to new love? Do they have new love coming towards them? So time period on this is whenever you see this message. Okay, this message is meant for you. Okay, show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, that feels good. So as I said, there's multiple positions here. There's going to be 10 positions for this spread. Okay, and I'm going to use multiple card decks, so we're going to get a lot of information. Okay, so let's also put this here. So far we can see that we have 5 here, right? So let's do another 5 here. Wow, the Tower card's coming out. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. And also let's layer this with another layer here. Before we move further, before we move this out of the way, I just want to get as much information for you guys without a lot of shuffling. More information, less shuffling. Okay. And we're also going to clarify with the Gypsy. I'm going to clarify with my deck. Believe me, it's going to be extensive reading. So feel free to take notes, you know, stop the video when you need to, and I'm going to talk about each position as we go, so you'll be able to write it down. Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, so in the current right now, what's going on with this situation? Okay, we see that there is a decision that's being made. Okay, a decision is being made. What is justice? Justice is just choice, just decision, marriage, divorce, okay? And we see that there's been a lot of reflecting going on. I get the sense that someone's really happy about this decision. And there's finally this clarity that's been needing, you know, you've been needing for a while now. And definitely you feel like something has opened up for you. And obviously this is current, so if it hasn't happened yet, it's about to happen. So we see that, you know, it's been a whirlwind and things have come together, but things are about to be brought to light to you. You're about to get clarity here. That's going to make you very happy with the 10 of Cups energy. So let's just go down another layer on this. Is there high probability for Sagittarius for new love? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so clarifying that, some good news is coming in the current. And then this card here. Is there high probability for Sagittarius with new love? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay. So we see this is something you've been waiting on, being patient. There's something that's been playing out here. Okay. All right. So let's move this out of the way and let's put that there. So what's crossing you? What's blocking you here in this situation for new love? All right. Could be something to do with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, okay? Possibly you guys have been like waiting on someone who is going to be a deep love for you, or you already have a very deep love here, but someone hasn't defended their position here about this to other people. And it's just like this waiting around for the right opportunity. So for some of you guys, I can see it's because of a particular person already, or because you've been waiting for this deep love. Okay, so we see there was some kind of surprise, something that took you that was unexpected, some surprise about the situation. And we see family conflict could be part of the blockage of why there's been issues here. Okay, possibly because of traditional values. You know, you have situations where families don't agree with who you want to be with. You know, we have cases like that. Okay, so for some of you Sagittarius, that is the case. There's some kind of conflict, or they're not in agreement with who you want to be with and who you deeply love, right? So that's part of the blockage here in finding new love. So let's see what's going on with your foundation. So we got the foundation going on here. Some of you guys may have situations where, you know, you have blended families. You know, that's also the case too. You know what I mean by I'm saying that? Like you already have children and stuff like that, and that's the difficulty and moving forward and having to defend the position of somebody that you deeply love. Okay, that's for some of you guys. Okay, so we see 5 of Swords energy is saying, okay, the foundation is showing me you're very defeated. And again, we see there's people around this situation really talking and speaking here. And we see that there is this want for this soulmate connection, this relationship, and this strong attraction, this excitement here in the foundation. So feeling defeated about a soulmate connection, about a deeper connection here and attraction. Okay, as what's going on here for the foundation. Going further with Lenormand, there's massive changes or needing massive changes. And wanting a strong love connection with the Romance card. Okay, so let's look at the past. What happened? Okay, we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming out pretty strong here. Now, I'm not saying that that's the case, but that could be for some of you guys. There was new ideas and new concepts, or somebody that just was a little bit outside of your wheelhouse. Okay. We see that there was a situation that was really growing here in attraction. I get the sense with the Empress card, this can be a motherly energy, or it could be a nurturing, supportive energy, or it could say something was really growing into something. It was someone that was a new situation, a new concept, new ideas, or someone that was completely outside of your box. And we see that there was this truth that was spoken. There was concerns about being used, or somebody wasn't exactly single and available to pursue, because there was some issues around a commitment. Okay. So let's move forward to what is your goals here in this situation. So right now your goal is to heal, 6 of Swords energy, to overcome obstacles, because I get the sense that, you see how this person is in the boat, they're not rowing the boat, they're allowing others to row the boat for them. So you can see the birds for me represent people. There's all these people around, and the people are pulling this boat. And we see that this is causing a lot of regrets. This is causing a sense of loss here, and needing some changes here. And it seems like things seem to be running away with the situation. Again, we see another person here kind of overseeing things, and it's like, you almost like feel like you have to catch up to the situation and take an action. So let's talk about it. 6s talk about healing, recovery, and love. 5s talk about some challenges or change and needing to take an action. Okay. This is talking about timing. The timing needs to be right, right? The goal needs to make sure that the timing is right, the situation is right. And we see this friendship here. Something about a friendship, or having a meaningful connection, or not allowing friends and family to infringe upon your romantic love life, and taking actions and you taking the lead there. Because it seems like when you're allowing these other individuals to take control of the situation, it seems like you have a lot of regrets about the actions. Okay. So let's move forward here. So far we can see, just lining this up, you can see here very clearly, is the patient energy and wanting to invest time. We see conflict with family and romantic feelings, and a commitment to a friend. So something to do with a friend, or there's some issues around friends and family. and we can see that they could be infringing upon your romantic love life there when it comes to new love. Okay, so let's move to what's going to happen in the immediate future. Okay. Okay, so there's going to be some communication, and you guys are going to have a victory here. You're going to get attention here with the Six of Wands energy. There's a lot of energy being put behind this situation, and you're going to be in a situation where you're going to have to make a choice here with the Two of Wands energy. Okay, yes, there's going to be a sense of appreciation. Somebody really wants to give to the connection, but there's going to be a little bit of worries and concerns and stress here, okay, coming in. So you got a choice coming up. Let's see what's going on here. So now let's go to unconscious desires. So why would I want to cover unconscious desires here? I'd want to uncover unconscious desires, what's going on within you guys, because it is so important to understand what is in your energy field so you understand what you're attracting to you, okay? Because subconsciously it's there, but we're not aware of it. So that's why it's important to understand unconscious desires. Okay. So good. Okay. We have the unconscious desires of wanting love, Ace of Cups energy. There also is an unconscious desires of being very logical and thinking with your head. So we said that we see the head and the heart thing going on here, which is causing arguments or fights or concerns here with the Five of Wands energy. So it's like, you want love and you want to follow your heart, but then you let your head, you know, get in the way of this, right? Because you're just like, all right, I need to be logical about this. I need to make a logical decision, but this is causing frustrations here with the Five of Wands energy. Let's go further. Yeah, we see something around this unconscious situation that needs to be healed. Yep, again, we're seeing a clear indication that there's some things within you that have to be healed, okay? Because we're talking about the high probability of new love. So we're getting down to the problems or the issues of what needs to be resolved within this situation for that to happen, right? Because we see that there's something to do with wanting a reconciliation for some of you guys, okay? Possibly with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, because there's a deep love connection there, and there's frustrations around that, okay? For others of you, there's something about this situation that's stopping you from following your heart here. And that needs to be worked on, that needs to be healed. And some of you guys also, I feel like it's taking too much advice from others, and it's influencing and causing you frustration instead of following your heart. Okay, like listening to others. Okay, so let's keep going here, Sagittarius. Okay, so what are some of the other external influences here when it comes to finding new love, all right? So we see that the influence actually is work, okay, or effort, or allowing things to build with the Three of Pentacles energy. Some of you guys, you could be in a very creative environment, or there's some kind of collaborative environment going on here. And I get the sense that someone is, you know, secretly, there is this person who's looking at you as somebody they want to commit to, that they get a happy energy when they're around you. Because we're looking at the influence of your romantic love life here, the external influences of your romantic love life. Let's see, go further on this. Someone here that definitely has regrets here. And there we go again, reconfirming that they are obsessively thinking about you, okay? So it's not that it's not in, the influence is there. Okay, so go further. There's stress and worry about an apology, and we see a strong obsessive energy here for you. Okay, so let's go into hopes and fears, okay? All right, so hopes and fears. We see that there is some worries and concerns and lots of planning and thinking and contemplating about a shocking surprise. So you're concerned that your hopes are going to be shattered, that there's a lot of self-doubt here, right, in what you're feeling. I see sometimes in the comments when you guys will say, yeah, if that was only me, you know, I need you guys to change your perception, okay? Because we create our reality. Our thoughts create our reality. If we think more positively about our reality, that's exactly what we're going to bring into our reality. When we think more negatively about our reality, that's exactly what we're going to get in our reality. It's kind of like the optimism thing. Like, do you see the glass half full or half empty? Right? Because it's just changing that perception of your reality, which will bring the opportunities that you may not have seen before because you had the perception that things were in a negative way. Okay, so it's about changing that perception there. So we see that there is this concerns about communication, letter, message, document, and a soulmate connection. Okay, so let's see the outcome here. So far we can see I'm being patient when it comes to my family conflict. I have feelings and I want to commit to a friend. There's stress and anxiety and I want to apologize and reconcile. There's a strong obsession. There's a strong desire towards this soulmate. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on here for the outcome. So you can see that there is a lot of overanalyzing going on here with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay. And concerns about walking away from someone because of some kind of sense of heartache here. Okay, so here is why it's coming out that way. The reason why it's coming out that way for new love, you see you have two negative cards, right? It's saying what's the probability here? So there's some issues here with finding new love because there's still heartache here. There's still somebody here in your situation, right? You're having a hard time walking away from this heartache. And there's a lot of overanalyzing going on, Knight of Pentacles energy, which is making things go slow. It's not that you can't go in that direction of this new love situation, but there's things that have to be resolved here first for that to happen. Okay? So there's so much, there's a focus on loss here. And some of you guys are feeling like, okay, I'm single and available to pursue, right? Or I've been single for so long, this is not going to happen. There's a lot of self-doubt here that has to be worked out, okay? Because whether you're aware of it or not, these things you're putting into your aura, it's reflecting out, and subconsciously people are picking up on that. So things have to be cleared around your energy field, okay? And also, we see there's a lot of overanalyzing. So it's not that you don't have a choice or an opportunities coming in, it's just that there's a lot of overanalyzing going on in your actions with the Knight of Pentacles energy, because there is potentially a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. But because of this concerns of loss and pain and heartache, this is what's causing things to move slower, okay? It's not saying it can't happen, it's just saying that things are moving slower than they could. So this is why the beauty of tarot is to see, okay, what's going on here? What can I do to fix this situation, to change this probability, to make it more in my favor, right? So we're seeing where's the issues here that have to be fixed. So what do we see here? So we see that there's a lot of self-doubt, a lot of things that have to be healed here, and just going with the flow and not stressing so much. And let's just get some advice around this, okay? Can I have some advice for my Sagittariuses when it comes to new love for their highest, best good, for the best possible outcome for them? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Again, it keeps showing me unresolved stuff that has to be worked out so you can go the distance here. Because if that's truly what you want, you set that intention, because it's all about our intentions. You set that intention and say, okay, that's what I want, Spirit. I want new love. That's what I want. So it's letting go of all those things that are holding you back and just focusing on, I want new love. That's it. See what it's saying? It's saying you're stuck between two different worlds. And there's arguments, fights, and chaos here. All right? And you need to pay attention to the signs. They're giving you signs. They're giving you signs, guys. There's signs here for new love. But you're going round and round in circles here when it comes to walking away from a situation, and you know this deeply. So you got to make the decision to follow your heart, and you'll find a creative solution to your problem here. With these issues with the family members and the friends situation, you're going to find a creative solution, okay? Because you have to love yourself enough too to say, okay, they are not going to live my life. I'm going to live my life. So I want to be happy, and I want to be in my heart space of love. It's not about what others want for me. It's about what I want for me. right? You have a solid foundation here, and you can have a victory in this moment. You just need to know you're going in the right direction. It has to be an equal exchange here, and it's about taking risks when it comes to people, socializing, and it's time. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. Let's move this out of the way. So, and I'm just going to go down in the layer so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Okay. And we're going to I'm going to show you what signs potentially are coming out strong for you for new love. Okay. It's not the new love isn't here. The problem is the healing has to happen. You're not noticing it because of the healing. So you're at a crossroads when it comes to your happiness. And we see that money and finance for some of you may be playing a factor. And this unknown factor, and you're cautious defensive here, and the uncertainty, you see? And we can see even further, there's good news and a surprise and massive change. We see the timing is right. You can receive this healing, not focus on the regrets. We see that there's some communications or concerns about communications and a loss. I can even see here, okay, potential signs coming out strong. We saw Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We can also see an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. All right, so let's move into X returns here, okay? Is there a high probability for Sagittarius to reconcile with their ex? Is there a high probability for Sagittarius to reconcile with their ex? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. So this one's going to be a 7-card spread here. All right. And don't worry, I'm going to go over each position, okay? So we'll see. And obviously I'm going to pull more cards so you guys can have more information with less shuffling. Okay, so let's see. We're first going to cover the topic of what happened with that person, okay? So what happened in the past? Very interesting. Okay, so what happened in the past with this person? There was an argument and a fight because of some kind of manipulation. And it wasn't an ideal situation. Somebody felt like everything wasn't lining up. And it caused a lot of confusion, and someone got highly emotional about the situation. So, and also there could have been a couple of other people involved that caused a lot of situations here to arise here, because that's what I feel like. I feel like a lot of people are trying to, there could have been some jealousy about another person or other people, okay, which caused an argument or fight. And somebody was concerned that they were being manipulated. They were, because magician is in a negative position here, okay? And you go by what is going on with the cards around it. That's how you would look at it. Because the tarot is just like any other system, Lenormand or the Gypsy or any other system in the world, Kipper, right? It's always about the cards around it, which is going to flavor that card, whether that positive or negative here. Because that's why the tarot is beautiful. It has positive and it has negative cards. So we can see that this is going to flavor this magician card in more of a negative light because of the fact that there's negative cards around it. So anyway, you see that there's this manipulation that was going on, and there wasn't an ideal situation, or somebody was concerned that, you know, things weren't coming together properly, and it caused a lot of confusion in the connection and frustrations and arguments there. So let's go further. I want to clarify even further. So for Sagittarius, is there a high probability for a Sagittarius X love to return? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay. So in the past again, we see lying, deceptions. Okay. Is there a high probability for Sagittarius's Ex-love to return. Show my cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. And then going further, yep, there was a lack of balance. Something wasn't an equal give and take. What does that mean? It means somebody in the connection was really giving a lot and the other person wasn't. So let's now go forward and see what's going on with your current in reference to this person. So I get the sense that you guys are realizing your power, realizing your worth now, okay? Realizing that you have this attraction about you. And you're getting this attention, you've leveled up. You are still really focused on what happened to you in the past. There is some kind of sense of regret here, okay? Whether, I know some of you guys are going to comment to me and say, no, I'm really completely over this, but in the current is showing me, whether you're aware of that or not, there's still some piece of you that's still hanging on to that regret about what happened to you before, okay? And we see there could be this concerns about some infringing party or still a little bit of self-doubt about the situation with this person. There is still this strong attraction here or attachment here going on. So I want to see now how your person is seeing you, okay, in the current. They actually have clarity here with the Ace of Swords energy about you. They actually are thinking about you right now in the present. And they really want some kind of answers here. I get the sense this person wants to communicate with you as well about what they've been thinking about. That actually they know that there's been a lot of difficulties here. That's what I get the sense of. But they do hang on to this premise of the love for you. Yeah, this person definitely wants to speak some kind of truth to you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So let's see. About some kind of commitment, engagement, or marriage. In a relationship, a soulmate connection. So far we can see there's been a lack of balance here. We see the strong desires for this soulmate connection, for this relationship. So let's see how your person feels about you. Your person feels that when they're with you, they have a sense of adventure, that they like to flirt with you, that they're really hopeful of the future here with the Star card energy, that you have brought them a lot of hope, that they see that there is something about you that's different from others. I get the sense that your person really feels like you're really protective of your heart at this point. And they feel like maybe you're not speaking to them like you did before. That's what I get the sense of. That they feel like you want a victory here. That's what I get the sense of. You want to win here. They're feeling like, you know, they feel a lot more spiritually connected to you guys, whether this person's on a subconscious level or a conscious level, because you can see that there is this sense of optimism within them. And it does look like they feel like they want to reach out and flirt with you. And again, it's talking about wanting to speak this truth to you with the Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, they want to show up and visit you here or get some kind of good news here when the timing is right in their feelings. Interesting, isn't it? So they want to bring things into balance. They're obsessing about a soulmate connection because obviously your person has some kind of spiritual breakthrough here, and they want things to align in their favor when the timing is right. So then going further here on how do they feel about reconciling? Well, they do feel like their hands are tied here when it comes to this situation because they keep going around in circles in their thoughts. But they do look at the memories of the past in a very fond manner, and this makes them want to reconcile because we see that they have this very deep love for you with the King of Cups energy. And they just know internally, they're like, yeah, because of these memories of the past, we have this deep love. I just know it. I just know it. And I want to take a leadership role because I really do love this person on a fundamental level here. And it looks like this person feels like they would like to surprise you. Do something unexpected in some kind of communication, letter, message, or document. That's exactly what I feel like. I feel like your person really wants to reach out and communicate with you, okay? So let's see what you can do to help the situation. So we see the Empress is here. I would say Spirit is saying with the Empress, they're saying, take care of yourself, okay? Focus, put that energy back on you. See yourself as this beautiful, attractive energy. When I see the Empress, she reminds me of a beautiful flower. And what are flowers? Flowers just stay in their power and they attract. They're like magnets. And, you know, every time you feel in that place of sadness, I want you to bring that energy back to you. And I want you to refocus that. And for me, when I'm in that place, believe me, I wouldn't be in front of you guys if I hadn't gone through a lot of relationship experience. I was shown that, you know, it's time for me, well, you know, I'm going to go get my hair done. I'm going to go get my nails done. I'm going to take myself shopping. And believe me, you get caught up in your own life, and before you know it, people show up. It's just, that's how it is. It's when you put too much energy on something, that's when you push that away. That's just the law of the universe there. Okay, it's like the law of attraction there. It's like when you're in a neutral place, that's when things happen. See, again, Nine of Pentacles is saying focus on self. Nine of Pentacles energy. You'll figure out a creative solution here. Something will happen where there'll be a creative solution here, and know that you've built something already. Right? Something has started to build between you and this person. Three of Pentacles energy. And also, Empress does talk about creativity. Something is born. Something is being created. That's what do you think about the pregnancy belly? Something will grow in the situation with you bringing that energy back on yourself. Because you don't want to be in a place of being foolish. I would say Spirit is saying you don't want to be in a situation where you feel it's transactional. You want to bring your power back, right? You want to assert yourself and take charge of your destiny and gain the power here, okay? So let's see the outcome here. Wow, that's very interesting. You guys are going to have a choice here actually coming up, all right, about potential reconciliation with this person. Now, it looks like it's pretty passionate in nature with the Knight of Wands energy, okay? And there's going to be some juggling back and forth about this decision. But I feel like you guys will first get a very intuitive message here, okay, a spiritual message, something about this situation. You'll be in tune with this person. And then it'll be a decision that will have to be made here, and it looks like it's going to be passionate in nature, a little bit of fun there with the Knight of Wands energy, okay, some kind of passionate exercises. So you guys will have to make a heavy decision about what you want to do as far as do you want to go there with this person with this, okay? So let's see, go here. Yep, star cards definitely showing that there's hope for a reconciliation. When it comes to single and available to pursue. So there may be a situation for some of you guys with you or your person where there may be still a relationship. And it's showing that there is going to be a situation that's going to arise where somebody is single and available to pursue. So we see that there's a hopeful energy, right? And we see that as far as bringing it all together as a whole here, it's showing me that there's been a lack of balance, but there's strong desires for a soulmate connection, a relationship when the timing is right. We see a letter communication that's going to happen, and someone will assert themselves when they're single and available to pursue, or you may be this may be happening because someone's like, you know, I'm tired of the isolation. I'm tired of the separation between us. Let's just go down the layer on this. You see that there is a sense of happiness and an abrupt decision to cut away a commitment, engagement, or marriage, and knowledge of a spiritual connection, and we see new love and regrets. So someone in this situation, and I feel like it's you, Sagittarius, this person may reach out also because they may be concerned that you may have a new love connection, okay? So, and because of this new love connection that this person's going to be concerned about, or they're not certain, but that's like, I feel like for some of you guys, the reason why the ex is going to do what they're going to do is because, like, oh, they have someone new. You knew how it happens when you get someone new in your life. Look who shows up. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? You can see it clearly right there. New love, then the regrets happen, and then we see communication happening here. Okay, so that's the scenario around this. Let me get you guys some advice here. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. Bear with me for a second here. Can I have some advice for Sagittarius for their highest best good for the best possible outcome for them when it comes to new love? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need. 2, 3. They keep telling me, don't distress, don't worry, you're about to be happy. Okay. So, yeah, that's what it's saying right now. When it comes to this person, it's saying be careful when it comes to overthinking this or really having strong attachments to the situation, okay? Because that's the obsession card. And to make an effort right now towards love, Ace of Cups energy, following your heart, Ace of Cups energy, or sending love out, Ace of Cups energy. For some of you, it could be talking about the fact that there is new love here, right? Making an effort towards new love at this time. Single, unavailable to pursue when it comes to this ex-partner, and focusing on being happy. Communicate when the opportunity presents itself. You will have a choice to make. So we are definitely clarifying that new love is coming in. And as I told you with that Knight of Pentacles energy, that it was there, but the issue was there were some things that had to be resolved around heartache, right? And not allowing other people to influence the fact that you wanted new love and to follow your heart. And this situation, when it comes to this ex, is definitely pointing again in the direction of new love, right? But it's also saying if this is really what you want, you can say yes to this. But really make sure that there's a situation where this person is single and available to pursue, okay? And also, it looks to me like the ex is going to communicate, and you can say yes to this situation, but make sure that you're sure this is going to make you happy, Ten of Cups energy, because of new love. And make sure that you're, and if it's not the case with new love, it's saying make sure that you're completely happy and you're actually following your heart, Ace of Cups energy, when you make this choice, okay? I'm also going to look at another card deck too as well, so bear with me for a second here. Okay, let's also pull a card from here as well. Can I have some advice for my Sagittarius when it comes to their ex-love interest for the highest best good for them? Show my cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Let's see here, Sagittarius. Okay, so it's saying, a pure heart attracts divine grace, and that which was impossible becomes possible. From a caterpillar to a winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain that divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you, or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. So you're seeing here, guys, stay in that place of pure love, follow your heart, and be open to it, and believe in the impossible. Before in the past, when you didn't think it was possible, now it's possible. So just stay in that place of love. And as I said before, focus that energy back on you, because you know how this works, right? When we're putting too much energy, we saw the obsessive card, we put too much energy on something, it's pushing that person away. So it's believe me, we're all interconnected. So subconsciously, people can feel when you're attached to your energy. You can feel when someone's attached to your energy. You just get that feeling. Whether that for some of you guys are on a subconscious level or conscious level, it's there. And we can't help it because we're all interconnected. So as I said, the best way to keep in your heart-centered space is to also to realize your value and realize your worth and bring that energy back within you and be pure in your heart and your intentions. It's okay to send that person love. When you feel in that sad place, just send that person love. But also bring it back to yourself as well, because we are a reflection of this reality, and we have to stay in that heart space of unconditional love. Because also, when we stay in that space of scarcity, when we stay in that space of we are lacking something, we're seeing within ourselves, that's exactly what we want to receive. We don't want to receive lack. We don't want to receive sadness. We want to receive unconditional love. So you bring that energy back to yourself and you say, okay, I love myself and I don't want to be in that place of scarcity, so I'm going to go do something really beautiful for myself. Whether that be take myself shopping, get my hair done, or whatever it is you love to do for yourself. Just stay in that space of love. All right, my beautiful Sagittarius, I always want to preface this on, I'm only here as guidance. So you guys have free will. Follow your heart, follow your intuition. You know what's best for you, for your highest best good, okay? And I'm only here as guidance. It's your free will that makes the final decision on this. All right, my darlings, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and I will see you guys soon.